bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
He's still gonna
Cheating. Disagree. You should get that.
Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome back to Nickel City X-Wing for Game 2. It's Team Fox versus Team NJO, Take 2. And let's get right into representing Team Fox. It's Trey, a.k.a. Ralph, a.k.a. Hickman, flying the CIS. And representing Team NJO. It's Theoman. Flying the Rebellion. Betting is open, and it looks like we are about ready to go. This series is tied 1-1. I don't think the dice are working in this new thing. So you gotta right click the thing and hit randomize on it to get the road. Him says, holy shit, I have a lot of nickels. Where are you at? Are you number 1? Oh, you are? Holy shit, yeah, you do. What the fuck did you bet on? Jesus, Pim. Are you just on like a roll? You're like doubled up on everyone. What's the all-time nickel record? Gosh, I don't know. That's a good idea, though. We should probably have like a high score for nickel leader. Maybe I'm going to start doing that. It's a good idea. So all of Team Fox's list is going to move first. Here we go. Two forward for the drone. I mean, probably not in love with where he's at right now, right? By the way, this is a salvage mission. Should probably tell you that. A salvage mission. Yeah, I can 100% guarantee Pim does not go big. Cowards. All you cowards. Two forward here.
I'm on fire, so I'm gonna hide like a coward for a little bit. Greg will be pleased to see me acting like the coward that I am.
I like how Nick's channel literally just exists to give me content now. So this is set up for Hickman for Team Fox to grab almost, I think, 4. Cad Bane, no engine upgrades. That's a red boost, right? I mean, I could totally see 4 grabs next turn for Team Fox here. And that's going to put a timer. Hera 4 forward. Four die bullseye should do work against the ghost. Agreed. Is it heavy laser or is it proton? Proton cannons. I really like proton cannons. Hera will just lock the rock for safety. Horn. And Corn will take 2 locks. Locks the drone. And one of the hyenas. See, like, I don't like extended for the fact that, like, people can do, like, Sloan swarms. But, like, also, just seeing some E-Wings are, like, good, right? Like, I'd rather see some E-Wings every now and again. Back to dials. We're going to enter turn 2. Turn 2, people can start picking up some salvage. And I think that's probably Hickman's plan here, is to pick up a bunch of salvage and really put the clock on these rebels to get kills. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen a Phantom in forever. I mean, I don't particularly miss Phantoms, but, like, it's been a minute, you know? I haven't seen a Punisher. I've barely even seen a friggin' Heavy, and they're legal. Yeah, when I first started getting into the game, that 4 quad Phantom list was or the quad Phantom list with 3 with Juke was the thing. It is when it's Phantoms. Yeah, 4 with Juke just flying in a box. Enough to make you hate sand. Turn 2. No systems here. The entire CIS list. Vulture. And he's just going to pick up salvage. Blue says that's an easy kill. It sure does look like it should be. Hyena, 2 bank right. Does he go for a claim? Just one calculate. Do they have independent calculations? They all do, so he's choosing not to stress. 2 straight for that drone. And the second claim of the evening. Bo-Katan, 2 straight. Bo-Katan, capturing an objective. So that's 3. Cad Bane, 4 straight, clear stress. Is he going for the objective as well? Yes. So that is 4 objectives for Fox right now, and that puts a lot of pressure on these rebels. Paris Ndula. Big 3 banks. She will lock the Separatist drone. Cornhorn. 2 bank. Probably just focus here, right? Yep, Corn just going to focus. Wedge slotting in nicely. I'm almost tempted to claim, right? So all 5 points are now off the board. But a heavy favor to Team Fox. Start of combat. Doesn't look like we've got anything, so should go to Wedge Antilles. Wedge range 3 bullseye into the Hyena. So that is going to be 3v2 with Wedge's ability. Wedge does have crack shot and marksmanship. Oh, that's going to go. It hits big. Marksmanship for crits. Hit, crit, crit. Bombardment drone rolling 2 here. Has 1 calculate available, but it's just going to get crack shot. Don't do it. Yeah, you crack shot after the... He's going to let him undo it. Hit, crit, crit. Going into bombardment drone. Hull breach. Everything's going to be face up. That second crit is a direct. And this is going to be a second. This is face up. A damaged engine. So down to 1. Cornhorn. And Hera. Hera's unobstructed into that drone. I still shoot that drone. Because technically Corrin's going to get 2 shots at this. Right? Because Corrin's a bullseye ability. Range 2 obstructed. Not that great a roll. Only 3. Honestly, not wonderful for Hera. The Separatist drone, though, has no things. No crits there to make them drop. Separatist drone down to 1. I mean, this is big because these are points that these are scoring. And I absolutely would take the disarm if I am Corrin to get that hyena and that front drop proxy off the board. So if I'm Corrin Horn, I'm shooting the fighter that I have the lock on. And I'm trying to get this fighter off. What Corrin Horn could do, I think he's going to take an Ion Torp into the drone and try to kill both of them at I0. This could get real interesting. This is an Ion Torp into the drone. Fire control system. Spend for 3. The Vulture needs natties. Doesn't get them. It's a dead Vulture. And we'll have to drop. Before you take it off, make sure to spawn the bubble so we can place the thing. That's a great shot by Corrin. The other person always places it, so, yeah. Yeah. And then make sure you lock it down when you're done, so it doesn't move. So that's an initiative kill on the drone in early 2 points. All right, I think only the bombardment drone's going to get a shot here. That's the pick of the litter who to shoot here. Range 2 in the Corrin Horn. 2v3. 1 calculate on the hyena side. Keep in mind, Corrin has the bullseye here. I think the plan is to take the disarm and shoot again at I0. Oh, blanks. Oof. And yep, we're getting the initiative 0 attack. Let's see if it's another ion torpedo to get that extra die. Nope, looks like a primary. 3v2 has FCS, could just spend the lock as well. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. You gotta spend the luck. That's better. The hyena needs 2 paint. Not today. It's a dead hyena. And at the end of round 2, we score 2-1. 3-1? 3-1. Yeah, I mean, even just having the 3 salvage right now, you lost 2 ships in the first engagement, and you're only down 3 because of how many objective points you have. And now, Cornhorn won't be able to shoot. I think you send it fast. Send him fast, right? And then maybe boost focus, get him behind these ships. Or sorry, boost target lock. Get 2 new target locks, get behind the ships. I imagine that this is going to be a sit and spin from Bo-Katan. And I imagine Hera's going to try and take that salvage at the bottom to lessen the impact here. At Greg. You just at Greg. One to the right here. All right, kind of running away. This is kind of giving Corin a chance to reset. Oh, that is definitely on the rock. Hera takes one. We'll have to roll for a second. Free damage. And that is a second. Two free damage there. Corn. Wouldn't hate the barrel roll into target lock here. There's barrel right. Middle fits. I would definitely link that. Wedge has Protorps and is going to use it. So this is going to be your classic 4v1 shot. And it's going to be hitting 2 crits. We'll spend the calc to take 2 crits. And that will force a drop. Crit 1. Structural damage. Oof. Crit 2. A damaged engine. Another one. 2 not great crits. All right. Bo-Katan should get a shot out the back here. Both obstructed. Has the E-Wing and Wedge. I imagine you focus fire Wedge here. It'd be 2v3. And go to Wedge. So that is range 2 obstructed. 2v3. That's hit crit coming into Wedge. Wedge looking for some evade. Natty evades. bombardment drone. Has range 3 to both. Can I still target? 2v3 again. Wedge. Nothing there. Dice getting a little tough for Hickman right now. So 2 points for Fox, 1 for NJO. It is a 7-5 lead. Seven five. Hera should be 2 Harding to the right here. Grab a crate. Tie up the objective points. Yes. Yes, you did. Warning point. I hate seeing ghosts with no collision detector. I hate seeing ghosts with no Saw or arrow. But I get it. It's so expensive, right? Ursa Ren also a pretty good upgrade. I don't know if it's great at I-5 because you're shooting first, right? So you don't get the benefit of it. Right, he had no way of knowing, obviously. Couldn't counter program. But I feel like at this point, you know, you kind of know who your opponents are. You know who you're facing. I think they generated the order before they did dials. System phase, let's see if there's anything happening here. Yes. What are you trying to do? They can overlap. It's fine. Yeah. That's not a problem. Looks like Bo's going to drop a counter net. Yeah, I don't see how he doesn't run over his own mine. Can Bo coordinate a barrel roll, maybe? No, he has to move first. The one hard? It's gotta be a one hard, right? A bomber drone, one hard. Hits his own mine. So we'll have to roll 2. We'll have to roll 2. Let's see if it's a suicide. 1 crit. And that crit is a wounded pilot. And a stress for all of his trouble. All right, Cad and Bo-Katan. Yep, it's one way. You have to learn it the hard way. We've all learned that one the hard way, though. Cad, 4 straight. And we'll take the evade. Cad hasn't really done much. Bo, gonna stop. And I gotta imagine this is gonna be a spin. Oh, a 90 left. You have to put your wings up to do it. No! No! There's an order? Warning point! Oh, God, Pim. That's so good. My address is definitely floating out there. Like, I've sent so much mail with my address on it. Like, someday I'm just going to get murdered by a Twitch viewer who's like, I didn't appreciate that you said fuck. Hera deletes red. I would agree. Hera's going to go ahead and claim. I think Hera does have range. Oh, corn fits beautifully. And also, tactical bump on wedge? Do you boost corn to give yourself an extra shot on red? Corn will just focus. And wedge bumps, saves himself from the Connor net. And wedge will not take damage. Wedge first. Wedge. I think I go into red. Just try to get kills. 3v0 with structural damage and just needs 1 natural hit here. Oh. Poor Hickman. And that's a dead red. Hera has no shots. Corn has no shots. Bo has no shots. We're back to dials. Entering turn 5. They each get 2 points. It is 12-7. NJO looking strong right now. This could be a big night. Is this maybe like a turning point in the season for them? Is tonight, July 20th, a Wednesday night, a night we never stream, a turning point for NJO? There's a lot of game left, so we'll have to see. Bo-Katan is about to get smashed next turn. Well, here's the thing. If you're Wedge, what do? Do you just plow into the counter net? Say YOLO? Corn and... Do counter nets deal damage? Or is it just ions? Bo 1 banks. We'll get to flip foils, take away the stress. And we'll focus. No, there's a movement for big bases to be allowed to carry more, but so far, so not it. Here's Cad, who can't boost because has the thing. Hera. Two bank. Take a lock into Bo-Katan. Too hard. Does Corn already have a lock on Bo? No. I don't think Cad's gonna... Oh, wait. Cad doesn't have to be in range. It's an E-Wing. Wedge. Oh. Okay. Wedge didn't want none of that smoke. And I imagine Wedge just goes ahead and takes a lock. Wedge will barrel left. But he can't, because he's got a crate. I don't know. Hey, if you try to barrel roll when you have a thing, is that a failed action, or are you just not able to even do it? That's it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't. I'm gonna rely on chat here. Yeah. Okay. So Flying Mighty says you can't even do it, so you can do another action. So it's the difference between it being available on your action bar and you not being able to do the action. So like, pretty much, yeah. Hera into Bo-Katan. Fire control system. And that's 3 hits and a crit. 2 evades. And the shields are down. There was a crit there, and that means Bo's going to have to drop. I'm looking it up. I think you're allowed to put it wherever you want when you drop it. But scenarios for salvage mission, supply cache, tow, yada yada. When a ship that is towing cache suffers crit damage, blah blah blah. Remove the supply cache from the ship's card, then the opposing player must place the marker on the player at range 1 of that ship. Yeah, I think you can put it wherever you want. Just right click and disable lines on it. Yeah. Yeah. Cornhorn. It's not impossible to ionize, but like, why? Just go for damage. Range 2, Cornhorn. 3 dice. Fire control. 2 hits. Bo-Katan. 2 evades. Bo-Katan out the back. Gonna go into Hera. Range 3 into Hera. And can focus for 2. And this is going to be the first guaranteed damage he does today. Gets 2 through. And that's the first damage he's actually put into Hera. Hera's other damage came from Asteroid. Cad, no shot. We're going into turn 6. 14 to 13. Or 8. Bow dropped there, so only 1 point. $14 to 8 here. Dr. Weston, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate you. do have a result. The CIFIS take the first game in their series, 22-16. So that is a 1-0 lead for the CFIS over Team Havoc. Speaking of games, I do need a game 1 and 2 tomorrow. Game 1 and 2, if you're available to play your games tomorrow. That would be very helpful. Bo, the sit and spin. That warning point was so close. Cornhorn. Two bank. I guess I wouldn't hate the barrel roll. Why take shots you don't have to? Corn's just going to focus, line up that bullseye for the old double tap. Hera reveals the 2 straight, decides to change it to a 1 straight. And Hera will also focus. Wedgemus K. Antilles the third. Ooh, that's a bump. Thought for sure we were getting the talon there. Never punish. So 4v1 into Bo. Hera, a big swing, fire control system. And the focus, 3 hits and a crit. Bo evades, so 2 hits and a crit. That crit is a blinded pilot. I mean, Bo wasn't modifying with anything but force anyway. Cornhorn, range 1. And a fire control system it. And it gets worse. 2 and a crit. Bo rolling 1. Again evades. Hit crit. Oh, could crack shot it. sorry, guys, that's not how it works. So, you have the evade, right? That was a natural evade. Crack shot works after everything. It's not a mod. So, you decide now if you want to crack shot that evade. It just goes away. It doesn't go to a thing or anything. So, wounded pilot. CAD range 3 into corn. Your classic 2v4. This is the first shot of the game for CAD. Spends the focus for 1. E-Wing evades. Bo-Katan. Bo, range 1 into the E-Wing. Can only spend the force for mod here. Nope, gonna go into Hera instead. So 3 dice. Can force for 1. Get into Hera's hull. Nope. Yeah, wounded's on action. And Korn will take the double tap here. 4 dice. Back into Bo-Katan. It is double modded. 4v1, 4 hits is a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill, and that is game. Plus the 2 points. 1, your final score, 23-9 for the NJO. So a big swing here for the NJO tonight, taking both games and the 2-1 lead in the series. And it's up to Brendan or Deslin to pull this back for Team Fox. Oh, I did this wrong. Hold on. Put the win on the wrong person. Can Weston or Lou bring home the victory for the NJO? Let's go to chatting. Sure.